What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30. Check out all the links in the description. Thousands of dollars of free crypto down there, along with signals, COINCALLS, TA, alpha and memes in our private Discord, accessed by signing up to our Patreon. You can also sign up to our brand new Udemy course for serious investors, where we've just released our Basics of Technical Analysis course. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So we're just taking a look at VeChain here, and as we can see, it looks as though it is still hanging on at that critical support that we were talking about essentially yesterday, when we said that, basically for the past few months, we've said that there has been a critical support at around this 5-cent level here, where we had that swing low. Obviously, we've been putting in a bit of a range, really, haven't we? Going sideways in between this all-time high and this swing low here. And we did have the overextension here, but we've come back inside of that range for now. Looking like VeChain is horribly oversold right now on the daily time frame. You can see the last time we were this oversold wasn't when we had that March 2020 Black Swan event crash. And really nothing has happened to warrant this crazy sell-off that we have seen for VeChain. Obviously, Bitcoin has been selling off as well, but a lot of altcoins have been doing pretty okay. But VeChain looking like it's absolutely capitulated with a parabolic move to the downside. And you could, as we've been saying for the past week or so, this and this looking very similar in our opinion. Massive straight move to the downside, and then that kind of, curved V-shaped recovery like this. I mean, we could see something like this for VeChain. Massive move to the downside, and then that curved recovery back up towards that resistance that we need to test, that we haven't really tested at all. You can see here with that big coiling motion that we were talking about for a long time, making higher highs and higher lows. We got the breakout and the back test, but we rolled over, came into a bit of a range here and rolled over yet again back down to this support here. Tried to roll even lower. Absolutely ridiculous from the bears, to be honest, trying to literally short the support here, and just, everyone just capitulating, full fear in the market. And basically what's happened was we had a bit of a pickup back inside the range. VeChain looking really oversold right now. It needs to come back up and at least test this resistance up at around that 8.5 cent level there at the very least, because right now it is absolutely smashed into the ground, isn't it? You can see it's chopping it up right now in and around this area here, maybe forming an inverse head and shoulders, which is something that we're talking about for a few cryptos. On our Twitter, you should go check that out. You can see, potentially an inverse head and shoulders like this, with a neckline, maybe the neckline's up here, or maybe it's here. Either way, you're probably coming back up towards this level here, up at around that 6.5, maybe even 7 cent level up there. Getting back up towards that 0.23 level that you do need to be coming back up to, because honestly, the bottom of this range here needs to be retested at the very least. Not retested yet at 7 cents. VeChain overall underperforming massively in the market. Really not that much to say about it other than that it's horribly oversold. We're awaiting, a bounce in the market for Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to come up and retest the channel top resistance that it's currently under around 40k right now, descending towards 39k. If we can see that and get a bit of relief for VeChain, we'll probably see ourselves going back up towards 6 cents, maybe 6.5, 7 cents, depending on what Bitcoin does. Obviously, if Bitcoin comes down to retest its lows, we will be heading down towards that 4.5 cent level, most likely again like this for VeChain, but we are hopeful this inverse head and shoulders here could play out, and we could get a nice move back up towards that resistance of 7 cents at the, that previous support of the range low. So overall, we really like VeChain, a quality project. It's been getting absolutely hammered recently, but as we said, every dog has its day, and sooner or later, we do think VeChain will have a nice rally to the upside, in our opinion. If the market does start to play ball over the next year and basically at least chop sideways and slowly make its way to the upside, we do think VeChain could, enter a good period of accumulation where we could see the price recovering. And then obviously, as it starts to get more and more adoption in the wider world, we could actually see VeChain start to come up to some of those price targets that we are looking for. So short-term VeChain, it's unknown what will happen, but long-term, we do think that it will come good. Fundamentals very often do. So before we take a look at short-term price predictions, as we always say, we do want to just point your attention to our free Discord. Link is in the description. We're basically, it's been doing exceptionally well. I think we've had 3 or 4, maybe 500 new members over the past week or so. It's been absolutely insane, to be honest. And actually, we had a project suggested in the Discord that did a 50x over the past few days. It was a node project called Universe Nodes. Basically, we threw a bit of money into it, you know, thinking it was a highly speculative play, and it turned out to be a massive 50, 100x return. So absolutely insane community, finding all kinds of, you know, gems, lots of value be it in there. We've got a passive income community, NFT community. We've got, you know, daily technical analysis, daily updates on the market, daily crypto news. We've got memes, we've got all kinds of good stuff. So go check that out, totally free. And then, as we said, if you want access to the rest of the Discord, you can sign up to our Patreon, where you get access to daily signals for Bitcoin for potential trading opportunities, and insight into our own personal moves in the market, which we'll be talking about at length and in depth. We've also got 10x potential cryptos in 2022. All kinds of content dropping in there, so make sure you go check it out. We don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So short-term price predictions then. If we're heading to the downside, that 4.4 cent support here will be rock solid in our opinion. Very overextended at that point. And heading to the upside, if that inverse head and shoulders plays out, hopefully heading up towards that 6 or 7 cent level. And then, as we just mentioned, we do think, you know, every dog has its day eventually. And even though VeChain has been underperforming massively recently, we do think that in 2022, we're probably going to be seeing VeChain coming back up at least towards the all-time high, provided that the market plays ball. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos we post every single day. Make sure to join the Patreon or YouTube membership to support us, as well as getting a ton of benefits. Crypto Maximalists will get access to daily signals, coin calls, alpha on new projects, 10x potential cryptos, and insight into our own personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes you beyond, giving you a look at our personal portfolio, super low cap gems, and a 100x potential portfolio, and constant access to us personally as a resource. We're constantly in the Discord posting daily and chatting to members, and we'll be hosting giveaways soon, so come join the community rich in value and content. If you're serious about your education, you can also sign up to our newly launched Udemy course, which comes as standard with the Basics of Technical Analysis 10-part course, which details an overview of everything we do on this channel regarding chart theory, with examples and demonstrations. We'll also be adding multiple times a week to 2 other courses on our Udemy, which will be the Market Psychology and Strategies and Crypto Deep Dives and Ratings courses. These will be constantly updated into the future to provide value to the most dedicated of the community to knowledge and learning. We get continuous questions regarding technical analysis, particular cryptocurrencies, and for advice in